while we all have different definitions of what fun is to us, I'm going to share with you what I tell people when they ask me what I do for fun. And to be honest with you, there's a tiny little part of me that's almost ashamed to tell it because it seems so boring whenever I see other people's definitions of fun. I don't fancy jumping out of an airplane or skiing and while those things, they may be fun for some people. What's fun for me are things that I don't know, that broaden the way that I or the things that I know, or that help someone. So the first thing is obviously baking, but more specifically developing recipes. I've been doing this long before I had a blog or a YouTube channel. It is actually an activity that I think is wildly fun. That is taking raw ingredients and working them out to make a recipe that my husband and I can enjoy, and that so many other people can enjoy if they go to my blog and get the recipe. When I'm tagged in a post, or someone leaves me a comment or sends me a message about a recipe that they made from my blog that they've enjoyed, that is fun to me. That brings me so much joy, and it makes me excited to keep making more recipes. And while that may seem maybe a little off to some people, oh, you think it's fun, to calculate and make a recipe over and over again and then sit down and write it down, I do. I find it to be a lot of fun, because I don't know, it's just, it's a part of I guess serving in a way, because I am working out these recipes, and then I want to share them with people, and then they get to learn how to bake these recipes, and it's really satisfying to me. Today I'm making a Coruscant flour or kamut simple sandwich bread. This is really, really easy recipe, and it will soon be up on my blog, so keep an eye out for that. Another thing that I enjoy immensely is just making things that I would buy at the store from scratch. I know, again, boring for a lot of people, but I love doing stuff like this. Even if I fail at it, I just love trying. Now, this particular thing that I'm making is yogurt, and I've got it down. I don't even have to think about it. I've been making homemade yogurt for years, and I eat it every single day, and it's one of my favorite things to do is to put some milk in this instant pot and a little bit of yogurt stirred up and push a button, and I get up tomorrow morning and I have yogurt. That's fun to me. That is so exhilarating and exciting to me. And no, it's not jumping out of an airplane, but at my age, this is what fun looks like. And so I was almost not going to share. I was going to make this video completely different, but then I got thinking, you know what? We're all different, and we're all in different stages of life. What I thought was fun 20 years ago, I don't even think about anymore. And I think it's just part of the aging mentally for me has been just doing these things that I wish I would have done when I was young, but I wasn't interested. It didn't seem fun to me at the time. And so these are the things that have become fun in my life. And you know what? I'm not ashamed of it. I'm excited to share it with you all and hear what you all see as fun as well. So when I am coming up with a recipe, or just in the early stages of making a recipe for the blog, I find that to be the funnest part. The writing part is okay, and I don't mind it. I mean, it's a creative process as well, but getting my hands in the dough and finding that sweet spot, the amount, and I don't know, just seeing it become that recipe that I am hoping it will become, that is such a fun process. And I never knew I had that in me until probably in the last 10 years, when I really got into baking. And I would be like, I wonder if I change this, what would happen if I changed that? And it just evolved into, I just came up with my own, recipe. And it's exciting. You don't know what it's going to be like. Like sometimes it's bad. And you're like, that was terrible. I wish I would have, done this. And that's the beauty of it. The next time you add this, the next time you add that, and before you know it, you got this really great recipe that you can share with all of your friends and family. So the next thing that I am going to talk about real quickly is walking. We have been so blessed to have a beautiful place where we can walk. It's like less than 5 minutes from our house, and we will go on walks almost every day unless it's raining, and it just does something for me. I know you all probably feel the same way. You all know I play guitar and sing, and a lot of you all may know this, a lot of you all may not. I'm actually a mandolinist. That's my main instrument that I play with my family, and we travel on the weekends to play music. And one of my favorite things and most fun things, and I look forward to it every day, is sitting down in front of my computer with a backtrack and practicing, because there's a lot goes into playing instruments, and I have to practice a lot. But I find it so much fun. I will play until my arm's hurting, my fingers are hurting, and I want to keep going, but I have to give my arms and my fingers a break. I want to make a quick note. Look in the description box. I made a Facebook group called Aging with Grace, and it's for all of us who are aging and hoping to do it gracefully, where we can help each other and just build a community. Okay, I finally got my hands on the blender that goes with my Bosch mixer, and today I am making one of our most favorite things, and I'm putting this in here because it is fun. We look forward to it. We talk about it throughout the day, and that is our afternoon decaf, of course, frappe. And I just do milk, ice, and coffee. I do unsweetened. My husband has a little maple syrup in his, but it is something. I know that sounds so bizarre to some people. You're going to think, wow, she is so weird. But I look so forward to this every single day. But if you haven't checked out this blender, I've been wanting one for probably a year, and I finally got one recently, and I'll link it in the description box. It's just really handy because you have everything in one. It's pretty cool, and it worked really well. All right, I hope that you will comment down below, what do you do for fun, and what stage of life are you in, and what is fun to you that you think would be super boring to everyone, because that's how I feel sometimes. I'm so excited to see your all's comments. All right, well, thank you so much for joining me, and we'll see you next week.